Oh no, what happened to my What the hell? Ah! Please be sad, please, please, please. Oh no, I have to do it again, damn it. God dang it. Ah! Struggles with long hair. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, hello guys. Meh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Konniku, and I'm very sorry for whatever the fuck that was. I'm sorry. Now I'm just watching a live. But you know, I love Onigi. I love these two. It's very nice. Go watch their streams if you have a chance. Yeah, right now it's live, so I don't wanna disturb them. Not for now. Right. So right now, I think it's time to do some reacts. Cause I think I need to branch out my creativity, you know. Really, this, I don't know. Whenever I put some caption, it's like I try to be like consistent with that. Sometimes, for today, I'm a bit unsure because I've been like, I don't know. I haven't been streaming for a long time, and I think it's time to stream. Try to stream more often. So yeah. Let's read Scoo-chan. Yeah. React to Scoo-chan. Let's go. Yippee. Oh, she's there.
Videos from the past 10 years.
Oh Lord, that reminds me, my idea still didn't arrive.
Oh dear.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
No way.
Let's see. I'm literally smaller than Scoo-chan anyway.
What? Pretty lady? The fuck? Tactical deer?
Whoa. Bikurishita. Wow. What the?
He's friendly, he doesn't bite. It's okay. He doesn't bite.
Ow! By the way, I don't have a dog. I only have cats.
I love how
Huh?
he moves. It's like he's screaming his heart out and he's like, the fuck is that? I ain't getting enough tip for this. I don't care.
Let's put chat here.
These goats got scared of his
You
UPS.
know, you did move up. Okay, but not towards how.
Oh no. This kind of traps, I am very afraid. I've seen, and maybe online, only online I've seen them tumbled because of how heavy they were. I'm not sure about real life, but there's still truck accidents. I've seen it before. Yeah.
Right? Wait, what? Oh no!
Oh!
Sit down! No, ghosts are so lame.
UPS truck and fainted.
Oh, man.
Dad.
The delivery driver thought this lady was being rude, so he decided to not give her the package, put it back in his truck, and drive away.
Are you able just to leave the parcel near my door?
Yeah.
Just do that and I'll be there shortly. I'm literally 5 minutes away.
Oh.
Please.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, never mind. I don't know what's going on. If he misunderstood the assignment, then how to say, hey bro, just give it to me.
To be fair, she didn't really seem rude to me. I mean, yeah, she didn't say please, but she was like, yeah, 5 minutes away.
I'm 55 minutes away.
I guess she could have said, please.
Man,
Yes.
that would have been a disaster. But okay.
But this is the UK. They have different standards for rudeness. And if British people, can you confirm? Is this rude?
I don't know,
4
man.
minutes away.
I'm not British, so can't say.
Any British fellas in chat? Do that is kind of rude. Feel for 10 minutes, yeah. Not gonna lie, probably not. I'm British.
Do I look angry?
So I'm learning some manners, mate.
Yeah. Oh no, not the fox! Oh man.
She was waiting for someone to come out.
You think,
Foxy!
so, nah.
She was waiting for someone to come out and find this package.
Yeah? Oh? He's vibing. Hello?
Hello. Hello, little buddy.
Maybe it's a squirrel package. They just live under the same street. He literally went there to sign it. What do you mean?
And that same day delivery so fast.
Oh shit.
Wait, what the? Okay, that was a bit,
Went there to sign it. What do you mean?
And that same day delivery so fast.
Oh shit.
He finally had
Oh no, his tires! Man! Whoop!
Oh,
Whoop!
dude.
Whoop! Oh no! Hey, don't kick it like that! Hey, that's not nice! Don't kick the package if you can't deliver it! What the... Don't damage it anymore, please!
Kind of deserve. Like, maybe
Man.
put it all over your stairs. You know?
Hey! What the fuck, man? Are you okay?
Oh. Jesus. Wow, he's angry.
Ayah.
Damn.
Freak your pumpkins and your spooky decorations or whatever. I hate your Halloween. Man, never mind. I don't want to be too. Yeah.
Holy shit. Damn. Wow. Oh my god.
Oh dear, why? What? Your package, your everything gets destroyed. I pay you $20 just to have your decorations destroyed in front of your home. How's that? Man.
Here is $105. It was worth every penny. Buy yourself new fucking decoration.
Man.
very seriously.
Huh? Okay.
Oh. This is fun. No package, mister. How about the story about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? No packages here, sir.
No.
Aw.
Thank you. I just want to say, it's a nice house for $5 case.
Ooh. I don't.
They ordered for 20.
I don't understand about the tipping thingy. It. I really even get a tip, but I don't care, cause it's really our thing there. You know, it's really our thing in Malaysia. Yeah.
Bucks. $20.
Mm.
This piece of Manny.
So they basically got like what, 1/4 of the thing? Yeah? 25% tip, and it's like, oh
I'm
yeah.
not speaking, but my mic.
That's a very nice house.
My
I
mic.
would feel very lucky if I don't come back with my mate, and I don't just like tie you off while I ransack your home and bash you in the fucking head for $5. You know, it's a very nice house.
They had a mega delivery at a military base and stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Have to show respect when the people.
So it's gonna tip based on the percentage of the house first? Yeah. So actually, if you live in $1 million house, I'm expecting the baseline to be $30,000 on a $20 order. Actually. Yeah, I think that's fair. Otherwise, I don't really feel valued. So, guys, chop chop. Yeah. Where
Let's make chicken chop. We'll eat it together. Mwah.
is my tip? Where is my easy 30,000? Makes sense? Yeah. Thank you. Did you deliver something? Yes. Education, entertainment, yeah, that's it.
Delivery guy had his stuff
I'm still dumb though, it's not my fault. Where's my certificate?
right in the middle of his room.
I can do it. I think I made it off key. Oh well.
So this is why the packages are late.
That is your.
They're made from fishing. We fish them presents. We fish them. We sell them in the supermarket. Profits. Ta-da!
Thank you for the tip. I love it.
Yippee!
Hi.
Oh man, I will laugh if that ever happens. But I try not to laugh very loud. But not, man. I don't give a shit. I'm Amazon.
Amazon.
Woo! Let's go.
End up doing that.
Selfie? Wait, what? No.
But what we found in this one-room apartment with other.
No! What the hell? Oh dear. I hope it doesn't flat out. I hope it's not flat like pancake. Really?
3 people and we all sleep in the same bed.
Then you're having sex. Stop flexing. That makes her jealous. Why would he do that?
Man, that will not go well.
Why would you do that? Why would he do that?
It seems intentional. Like why? Or did he just forget about the package once he drove? Really?
Like, how
Oh
angry
my
do you
god.
have to be?
Oh my gosh. It's flattened. Partially flattened. Still bad.
To deliver a package and then just roll over it.
Why,
Deliver a package when he saw that the homeowner left a note saying that he has permission to jump in their pool.
Huh?
Aww.
Okay.
You're gonna do it.
Yippee!
And what about the phone? What about everything? Dude, the shoes, like I understand that you don't care about the clothes. swampy for at least an hour and a half. I guarantee you.
We used to have a swimming. I used to have a swimming pool at the back of my house. It was it was partially filled. Regardless, we swam in it, and then fish started to live in it. Moss, algae grew in it. We didn't use the swimming pool anymore, and then in the end, it was renovated into an outdoor house. Well, still, like within the gates, within the fences, still that we never used the swimming pool. Now it's a house, another house, the secondary one, I guess. That they call it annex. Yeah.
Say, giving ya!
Yippee!
Can you help me, Mom? She's having
Yippee!
a stroke over there.
Oh,
What's the play? So if the
good kid. Iko da, Iko. Very good. Very good. Good kid. Okay, you're a very good kid. Very good.
kid like doesn't meet the mailman, then he's just watching Mom like seize on the floor.
Delivery driver to help his mom that was unconscious. The delivery driver checked on her, and paramedics showed up a few minutes later. And
Oh man.
Yeah, damn.
God bless this kid.
syndrome that caused her heart rate to immediately drop.
Damn. Excuse me.
This poor
Ayo.
Well, these dogs, how many times do you think they have to like fix the window, or do they just
Oh,
you know,
man.
like, knock their face, or how does it work?
Space cat is Johan.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Schizo? Who is it?
I am schizophrenic.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me.
guy had to run for his life.
Uh-oh.
Another one of barkers. Oh no.
Gotta be the worst leader.
Lucky that she left it open. Lucky that he could jump up that high.
Driver of all time, right?
I'm gonna launch the bazooka package. Pew! Kaboom!
I think the guy who went over the package with the car, I think he was worse.
This person delivered some food at this house, and then that same person came back a few minutes later and stole the food.
Hiya! Hiya! Why? Oh my. Man, that. Why? 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 You just delivered the food. Or is this about a refund? Man.
Oh, why steal the food? Bro.
What?
Dude, that's fucking nuts to me.
I guess this is what delivery drivers do on their day off.
Oh,
Wait,
whoa!
did the cop
Most resilient driver in Malaysia drive through the floods. At least when the flood happened while I was younger, there are few cars who drove to escort the flood victims out of the house, especially when like most of the buildings were partially submerged in water. Yeah, it was during the time floods were more common during my younger days. Yeah,
are on your day off?
average driver in Malaysia.
Ain't no way.
This person
Man.
had some wine delivered to their house.
Is your mom there?
Oh, I'm 23.
Oh,
I don't think
Oh, I'm 23. Your mom's here? Oh, I'm 23. Well, not gonna lie, one time, maybe I don't know, but people say that I look very young, like in high school, middle school, high school. But the thing is, many girls around my age who like they wear makeup, they wear lipstick, foundation, eyeshadow, blush, and there's a thing called skincare where you like clean your face. Cleaning your face is not bad, but the thing is, girls like they put serum or retinol, whatever. I don't know, man. I think in my opinion, our face has like, of course, there are natural oils that you have to make sure you wash dirty. You need to wash your face. From what it's like cleanser, toner, moisturizer, and if you need like the extra routine, then okay. Mm. No, no, maybe I've been skipping so many steps. I don't know, man, but I believe skincare is simple. Like, especially during the day, you need a moisturizer, sunscreen, and if your skin is dry, you need cream to make sure it's like moisturizer, but different on a different level. Yeah. Okay, what is yeah.
He's like, oh shit, so I can have this, huh?
Is it about me?
Oh, I'm 23.
Oh,
Damn, it's like,
This is who they were expecting to open the door.
hello?
Oh dear, dear goodness. I know.
Yeah,
Hi.
I would be a little bit, social too, yeah?
Yeah. Wow.
How fast she just went away, it's like, fuck that! I saw Planet of the Apes. Nuh-uh.
Welcome, human. You've been assigned to send food to me, right? Yeah. Where's your $20? Here, Matt. Here, sir. Here's the money, and I take the food. Thank you. You're welcome. Leaves like, who did? Who on earth is that animal-headed guy? Is he from? Is he from Earth? Well, for legal reasons, it's a joke.
Friends of the cat that lived at this house but didn't know the cat recently died.
You just want this piece.
Was friends of the cat that lived at this house but didn't know the cat recently died.
You just want this pizza. What do you think?
No.
Okay, I blanked out a bit.
Recently died.
You just want this pizza. What do you think?
Yay, pizza! Yippee!
He was then seen a few times trying to find the cat, not knowing what happened.
Aww.
Someone got some food delivered.
But it's kitty.
Someone got some food delivered.
Aww.
Cute cat.
And in the special instructions, specifically asked the delivery person to kick the food as hard as they could.
What a strange request, but if you like it, then fine. It's your request anyway. They're not going to decline unless it's really detrimental. Yeah. Business is business, no matter.
If that's the request, I guess it's okay, right? They asked for it. Some
Yeah.
Burger King food lettuce flavor. I guess. Why? Because they asked for it. Yeah, it's like weird.
Burger King foot lettuce. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
Message, but who am I to judge? Stopping by to help them with their delivery.
Woo! 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 Oh no!
Yep.
Oh no!
Recorded that. Send me a video, please.
Holy shit!
This delivery guy
Man.
found something in the grass.
Woo! I love turtle. It's been a while since I have a pet turtle. One is so big, it's as big as a bowling ball. Went into our house and then disappeared forever. Had two of them at somewhere. One of my parents' house. They before renovated as a hotel, it was just two houses in a building. And then they had two baby turtles. And then later on I can't remember. And then the hotel happened. Oh well, I don't know. They call it a hotel, but in the end, we don't know yet. It's okay.
Baby Tatella,
Woo!
for free.
Yay!
Ding dong. Oh god.
Whoa! Whoa!
Bro, I wouldn't fucking go in if there's a big dog like that. I don't.
Whoa! Whoa! Every time I jog with my family, I have to be careful with the doggos. They don't only bark, they bite. Yeah. I did encounter dogs while I was in school. I mean, outside school time, I accompanied my Chinese friend, and then because during the time it was PT3, yeah, and then at some point we went to one of the houses. Few of them have dogs, and that time I didn't know how to handle dogs, so yeah. But in the end, I think other than their barking tendencies, they're kind of chill. They so happen to sniff or approach if they feel comfortable enough. Yeah.
My ass is not worth that.
Best delivery driver of all time.
Impossible. Fuck you.
Hey!
Fucking nice.
What the fuck was that? Why?
House with your lovely car.
Man, my dad will throw a fit if that happens.
And your amazing delivery.
He protects everything valuable. If you ever do that to one of the deliverers, he will throw a fit. You will not like it. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to throw a fit either. You know, man, I don't know what to say, but don't do that to the delivery stuff. That could be glass. That could be something valuable and fragile. Why would you do that? That's not how you handle property, okay?
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Oh.
Oh, oopsie whoopsie.
Dude, she was like, it's alright, just don't come in with you.
Oh, is she okay? Oh no.
She's like, fuck you.
This FedEx guy
Man.
thought this person was about to drive away with
Fair
the phone
enough.
still on their car roof.
Wise man can't jump.
something. No worries. Thank you for whatever you gave me.
We cannot. Oh, congratulations, you're black now. I don't know. What kind of people can jump?
Asian.
I'm Asian and I can jump, but not as high as the other players. Basketball is something else.
What kind of people can jump?
Competition book.
No,
Oh,
joking.
Togo!
Joking.
Oh.
Basketball player? What are
Oh,
you
oh.
talking about? They can fly. They're amazing. All people can jump. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Aww,
No.
sweet Togo.
Some can. Okay, people without legs can jump because they don't have legs.
Wait.
Legs can jump because some can. Okay, people without legs can jump because they don't have legs. It's true.
To jump is to like not only use legs but the body core, the core weight of the body core, whatever. You you like use yourself as a spring. You woo, you jump high. Higher, higher, da 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 da. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, so sure. You can.
Mm.
Sorry. You're barely even human.
Well, superhuman. It's something else. Jumpers are. This is why Drinkng is a Chad.
Hi, how you doing?
Hello.
And I love Kitty. Kitty-chan.
This poor dog
Nothing to the attitude. You're right. We can pick him up and eat him.
driver was in for a surprise.
And by surprise, you mean a murderous fucking thunder dog who is going to bust through the door?
Oh!
Of course.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. Oh
I
dear.
don't know, man. I feel like some people
That dog just destroyed the door. It's just me.
there's fucking thunder dog who
Look
is
at this.
going to bust through the
My
door.
goodness.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh man, whoa!
I feel like some people don't deserve to have dogs because they're not teaching them. No, man. I feel like some people don't deserve to have dogs because they're not teaching.
True, like pets, you need to train. Like even cats, like the first time we've ever trained cats to like stay home at night. Recently, because I got the mother orange cat and her 3 kittens. When it first arrived, the mama ran away. We couldn't find her, so we're left with the kittens. Few years later, um, they've grown a lot, and somewhere in between, before and after, one of them died. But now the two of them are fully grown cats, and then one extra kitty, the black and white cat. Black and white cat, I call it Oreo cat. She came and, well, she was a kitten. They're all healthy now because we properly take care of them, and we train them properly. We make sure that they stay home at night, and then we let them play around, but also at the same time, uh, but at the same time we also like give them a place like litter, for water fountain, time to give food, or time to play or whatever, especially at night. So yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that the dog would have attacked the fella, but he might have, like he doesn't know. But he might have, like he doesn't know.
Oh!
Oh
No! No! Whoa! Oh my goodness! That's not good! Oh dear! This is so sad! Wow! Oh. Whatever happened, I also food.
Oh. Oh no.
Man,
Ah, this looks delicious too. Oh no.
This
man.
delivery driver was upset that this customer didn't leave a tip, so she left his note in her bag.
Lucky for you, I didn't bother the food, but next time, outside on consider tipping your driver. Oh, man, what the fuck?
I didn't bother the food, but next time consider tipping your driver.
If I see this in Malaysia, I was like, bro, what you yapping? Just deliver food for freak's sake.
Oh. Bro, what the fuck?
Man.
Only to realize that she made a mistake.
Ignore it. You keep that.
Why?
Because I didn't see a tip on the app, and I put a little card in there. So please keep that.
Why just say the fuck?
I'm not that Joe, okay, really.
He called out. Why are you such a nerd?
Nerds!
I would
Yeah.
fucking report this driver.
It is a carrot. No.
The entitlement, like, I thought that you tipped if you got a good service. Like, this is not even a restaurant. Like, you're not on your feet asking if everything is alright. You literally just, in your car, drop it off, and that's it. Like, you're lucky I didn't spit in your drink, bitch.
Man. Good thing it did. Good thing the customer did not have the hack tour in this soda. Yeah.
Some people, man. Dude, yeah, okay. Let's be real. Let's ignore the driver. This other girl is very pretty.
Yeah. This girl's so pretty. Why would you be so rude to the girl like this? Really?
And she has a heart of gold.
Yeah. So sweet.
I would die in embarrassment if
Bro, what is this woman? Why is she yapping? Man. Oh man.
I would be the driver.
He didn't seem to care that his truck was on.
Okay,
I
to
would
defeat
die
that.
in embarrassment if I would be the driver.
Everything shall return to Frida. Everything shall return to flour. Never
He
mind.
didn't seem to care that his truck was on fire.
Oh no, that's... Oh no. Reminds me. One of the places in Malaysia. My cousins lived there. And there was a fire in the petrol station. Luckily, they were far away from. They were nearby, but at least they were far away from. They're not at like very near to the gas station. Man, they will be terrible.
Wait, what? Oh.
This police officer. Sir, arrested a DoorDash guy.
Oh.
This police officer. Sir, arrested a DoorDash guy, but still managed to deliver the food.
No, I'm not who you're expecting, but your driver got
Excuse me, sir. I've arrested this DoorDash deliver guy because he did some illegal things. However, he delivered your food, so here it is. We deliver it for him. He may be a criminal, but you know what? At least he delivered. At least he tried to deliver food legally. If there report to us if there are any illicit substances or whatever foreign matter is in your food. Please report it to us. Please report it to us if that's the case. Man.
Bro, why did the DoorDash guy get arrested? What the fuck?
Yeah. What happened?
Police, yeah, the nuggies were missing.
I didn't have the patience to use
I will be mad if those nuggets were missing, either thrown to the ground or eaten. That's no, or missing, whatever. Yeah.
proper detour.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Sir! Sir! Sir, the car!
Crashed his car, but was still determined to
At least nothing bad happens afterwards, man.
deliver the pizza.
Sir, the car!
Crashed his car, but was still determined to deliver the pizza.
Oh yeah.
That needs a tip.
Yeah, I remember. Like, I saw one of the videos where a cycler in Japan, he went into into like a typhoon or whatever happened in Japan. It was so rainy and the winds were so strong. Yet he continued just to deliver something, deliver food. I can't remember, but yeah, that guy was a Chad, and so is this guy. I salute this guy.
Look at that.
Crashed his car, but still delivers the pizza.
Give him a raise. Yeah.
Yes.
He deserves it. Look at him.
Yes.
It's like a fucking blizzard, snowing, car absolutely trashed. My man's walking. This pizza. My people need me.
Yeah, that's a dedication. That's dedication. Woo! Let's go! Let's go!
He's a professional.
Let's go!
Scary movie and totally
He's a professional.
people inside this house were watching a scary movie and totally forgot that they ordered some food delivery.
Wait.
Ordered some food delivery.
That you know, I don't ever get scared. Actually, I'm a very brave cat. Nuh-uh.
Poor mailman got attacked by a turkey.
Threaten him with Thanksgiving.
Other than being food, they are total menaces to society. Beware of chickens, turkeys, ducks. Beware of them.
Oh, let down. Elsa.
These two delivery guys went into the front door.
Hiya, why are you doing this?
The fact that he didn't get a tip.
Oh no. Please don't spit into the pizza. Please don't spit into the pizza. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. I
Oh
would
no,
rather
not
have
again,
never
please.
spit into the pizza. Oh my god. I know a special someone.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh my.
Loved it.
You know what? At least nothing's lost.
Right? Oh.
Delivery guy matched the energy of this spooky doorbell message.
Hurry and leave a message before
What?
Energy of this spooky
package before it's too late.
Hurry up before it's too late. Therefore, you must claim the prize.
I took a postal for you. I was just from the park.
So big.
The rug at this person's house sent behind any delivery packages.
Uh-oh.
Camera recording.
Ooh.
Hey yo, you wouldn't. Man, the debris, the dust under the carpet. What about. What? Have you ever think of just putting it there? Yeah.
This makes me so sad that like they have to like hide the packages because randomly people just come and snatch it away. I would be paranoid to order anything. Like, what's the point? Like 2 out of 5 times you have the chance that it will not be there. Is it really this bad, or do people just only make videos of those that get like, stolen? It's another from husband drive, is it? Some places.
This customer was upset with how this delivery driver treated his package.
Lol. Yeet! You're happy, dude. What do you mean? Now it's double hug. They fuck you.
That is the end of the video. We hope you
Hiya.
Triple hug.
and I'll see you guys again.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
Tommy, your face. That'll be me.
Notice I bet that this guy wanted to throw it at the car, but he can't fucking game. Like he wanted it to land on the windshield. He just can't fucking game. Which I feel. Because I also can't fucking game. Now it's quadruple toss. Yeah. We are going for the Panta. Any Panta? No Panta? Sad.
Man. My goodness. Man. Very good video. It's just a reaction, I know. Well, that's all it is. Okay, I think it'll be. I think I'll look at the behind the scenes. Okay, this is like behind the scenes. I am interested in like the I'm very interested in aviation thing, cause from I think lots of there are people who like flight is the safest way to travel, of course. Doesn't mean, but however, doesn't mean that accidents don't happen there. There are quite cases there here and now. There, I just say there are good and bad in everything, including the safest way to travel. And it's, you know what, it's okay. At least everything, at least as long as everything is fine up, all that, just as long as everything's fine, it's okay. And I'm just gonna play. Okay.
Today, I'm getting ready to fly to Shanghai, China. This is my
Shanghai.
first time
Shanghai.
ever in China, and I'm pretty damn excited. But today isn't
Oh,
a
oh.
regular flight or layover for me because I got Shanghai on my Emirates roster. Zach said there was no way he wasn't coming with me.
Okay.
China has been on my travel bucket list for so long.
I never went to China before, but my dad went to China, Japan, Korea. Maybe we went to Japan together. But he went to Istanbul, London, Russia. When he travels alone with his workmates, he always like travel. He sometimes, I think he travels in groups. Makes sense to travel in groups, especially during like during business time. Yeah. You know, I I don't mind like people vlogging about their career, their journey, their traveling experience. No, um, I salute them because it's like it's like a it's soon to be it's like an evidence where you've done this and you want to show people that you've did this and that. Yeah, I
Long,
like it.
but sometimes I feel like there's so many countries to visit in Asia that I'm never going to be able to get to them all. As Zach is with me, I'm sure we'll be.
Yeah, I don't know if going to China is a good thing nowadays. Maybe it is good. I don't know. Maybe there are things that the positive things that I didn't know yet because um I I think I have a couple of Chinese friends, but they're from Malaysia, Malaysian Chinese and real Chinese like China Chinese people. They are both Chinese, but technically they live in different countries, so they don't count as like part of the China Chinese. Yeah. Um, I don't know, man. It's like it's either I don't know. I got this from like one of my friends or maybe teachers. My family always say like that. Well, that's the standard in Malaysia, I guess. I'm not sure if the like China Chinese agrees with this. So I think feel free to comment if that's the case. If it's otherwise, if that's the case. Yeah.
Eating out in Shanghai, but I'm still packing some food for the flight for both of us. Speaking of food, if you stick around for the flight back to Dubai, I've actually packed a surprise that I will be baking on board our flight back.
Ooh.
Now, Zach actually hasn't been to China either, so this was the perfect chance for him by coming along with me. Not to mention, it's so
Okay.
cheap to come on Emirates layover. He gets
Whenever I see like I think based on what she shows, one of the important things is that be- because some countries are like four season, we usually pack jackets, like sometimes like thin jackets, but sometimes but then most of the time we pack the bigger jackets so that we don't freeze as long as we stay warm as we venture out into the cold air. Yeah, like it's like to be honest, this is the mm, hand cabbage had package. Sorry, had baggage. I didn't mean to say cabbage, man. Anyway, went to the when with these bags and all, there's always like to be honest, my opinion, whenever I travel with family, I don't really use check-in baggage where you put the baggage inside the plane first, then before you board the plane. We don't do that here. Rarely, some of the times we do that. We did that. Sometimes our flights, and sometimes during our past flights, we carry so much luggage we have to put it in the check-in. But most of the times we carry on baggage. We always use carry on, unless it's like some souvenirs or some whenever you shop a lot in the country, you get a new baggage, and then you have another luggage. Maybe yeah, you need a check-in baggage. You need to do check-in. Yeah.
choose a discounted flight through my staff travel and it stays with me for free at the crew hotel.
Rosie,
This is something I've been waiting to do.
I've been wanting to wear lipstick. However, not only my skin is pale, but my mom always say that maybe like too red is not good. Even for her, she doesn't like too red of a lipstick. And I agree. Sometimes I think I'm fine with pinkish red, like a little bit of light pink. It'll be fine. Plus, it looks natural for me. It looks more natural. And then this makeup is fine. I remember like during the party that we participated with my mom and dad. Sometimes my mom invited her friend who is a makeup artist to do the makeup for her and I. Yeah. And I looked, I look beautiful. I mean, I don't wanna brag. It's just that I thought I was ugly, but looking at after the makeup that she did for my face, I was like, is that me? Wow, I didn't know that. I am beautiful. I thought I was ugly as hell, but no, I'm not actually ugly. I just, maybe I'm just shy. Oh,
For so long because by having Zach with me actually means he is going to be filming all kinds of behind the scenes on board that you may have never seen before. He will also be able to get me working, which is something that is so hard for me to be able to capture on my own. And the best part of all of this is
frick! My model glitch. What happened?
I get to explore one of the coolest cities in
Oh man, oh man, I need to. Is it, is it, is it a chat? Man.
the world with the love of my life, all while technically I'm working.
Okay, gotta get used to it.
With it being an early morning and
Wait. Okay.
while technically I'm working.
Yeah.
With it being an early morning and on a weekday, the parking at Emirates headquarters is crazy. So it really just makes sense for me to grab a taxi when my flight at these times. One of the reasons we actually chose
Oh yeah, this is how Dubai looks like in real life. I see. I thought the movies just exaggerated how rich they are, but it turns out, in real life, when you look at the architecture, the landscape, you thought it was from a cinema until you actually look at it in real life. Quite extravagant. It's not like as exaggerated as the movies uh, turn it out to be. You know, to be honest, I don't mind a beautiful landscape. It is, if it's part of reality, I accept it, because not everything is like, fake beauty. Sometimes beauty is real too. Okay.
Live Creek Harbour is that it only takes 15 minutes to get to headquarters, which is actually
Oh
the
my goodness,
perfect
I
time for
really
me to
need
be able to
to.
practice the aviation questions we get asked before every flight. And if you don't know what
Let me do this. H. Wait a minute. I need to.
this is, basically
Okay.
you have to answer a question chosen at random from a list of safety, security, A380 or
Safety
777
security.
related questions.
Okay.
And this is just to make sure that we're always up to date with our knowledge and training related to being a flight attendant.
Hmm.
Emirates is definitely a little more hectic than Virgin as you only have two chances to answer.
When I saw AED, I thought it was like I can't remember what the abbreviation means. However, it's like to save a person's life when the person is suffering from something like a heart, something related to the heart. Yeah,
Correctly. After that,
and it's also like first aid kit. So
sadly, you'll be removed from the
wait, what?
as you only have two chances to answer correctly. After that, sadly, you'll be removed from the flight and then sent for retraining.
Yeah, have to be careful.
The timing of this flight being 9:30 a.m. departure was another reason Zach was so keen to come along. Sadly, I had to leave Zach here as he was catching the Dubai Metro, but only one stop to get to see.
Yeah, yeah. she's the one working with the plane, because, well, it is not bad. Yeah.
departures. For me, it was a little bit easier as I'm checking in for my flight right here at Emirates Group headquarters.
7:30 a.m.
Just like anyone else starting their shift for work, we have to sign on using our ID cards. We have to also agree that we have all of our documents with us and that our licenses have not expired, including our passport. This then prints our bag tags and we're ready to check out.
I remember in Russia, my first time in Russia, the passport isn't only for airports, it's for everywhere you go. Like, wherever you go, hang out, or go into apartment, maybe not the outsider, maybe the one living in an apartment. You need a passport. Yeah. And that's what I remembered. Sometimes when we go to metro station, train station, we need a passport. We need to check our baggage, because I heard, when when my second bro was there, he he maybe he didn't really experience the bombing, but it's not really a bombing. It's just that, did a bomb accident happen? But then there was the incident where people got caught up in a bomb accident at one of the train stations. Yeah, it's like very terrifying. Man, I'm bad at remembering things. You know what? It's fine. Uh, you know, not every just saying, like, anything can happen. Yeah.
Our bag.
But I mean, this is off topic. When it comes to like baggage, like now we go from Kuala Lumpur to Tokyo. We need these tags so that maybe maybe if I don't know about check-in bags, but carry on. I don't know. Maybe we need these tags so that they can identify the baggage, kind of thingy. Yeah.
Now, after our special check-in and security, we have to go to our briefing room. And there is around 40 briefing rooms which
POV. POV. If one of the beds got heavier, say goodbye to the bag for now. I'll definitely get that bag after I arrive in the country.
just us Emirates crew. I honestly still get lost, but once you do find the correct
Oh man. While I was a young kid, the first time we traveled to the outside, to overseas, mom was very mom tried to like follow dad, but few times maybe like 2 times she got lost and maybe end up in the wrong gate, but luckily she found a way. If not, then I wouldn't be here. W mom, she at least learned her lesson. And you know what, everybody learns lesson, and she quickly picked it up. And yeah, thank you, mother.
room, we separated off into our classes. So all of economy sits together, business, and then first. During the briefing, this is where we get all of our uniform items checked, as well as our documents that we just ticked yes to on our sign-on. We also go over the flight details, passenger loads, and our position. Because I'm the most senior in economy for our flight, I actually got assigned the back galley position. Now, we have 2 galleys for
Oh,
on the A380
let's
with
see that.
got assigned the back galley position. Now, we have 2 galleys for economy on the A380, with the harder one being in the back. But I'm not even mad about getting this position because Zach is seated right at the back as well, so he'll be hanging out with me in the galley for sure.
I see red shoes, I thought of the Cinderella story from Nikki. The red shoes. There are so many inspirations of red shoes. One of them is like a separate story of a girl who loved the red shoes so much that she disregards and everyone just to dance with the red shoes. And yeah. And then there's another version of red shoes where one of the stepsisters or stepmother got punished by dancing with the red hot iron shoes till death. Yeah. Ooh.
Now, speaking
Ooh.
of boarding, before we let anyone on, we actually have a whole bunch of checks we have to do as cabin crew. This includes our areas, doors, jump seats, medical, and safety equipment. But as the galley
Okay.
operator, I have even more checks to do, including counting
Ooh.
the amount of meals we have
That
loaded and making sure they match the amount of passengers we have, plus counting all the special meals.
People say like airplane food sucks. It doesn't taste even good. You know what? Yeah, I agree. I agree that some airplane food doesn't taste too like top notch. And no, it's fine. To be honest, um, however, they're meant to be prepared so that you can, because this is not a restaurant. This is a plane, and this is a top tier like rich like very rich kind of airplane. This not every plane is like that. So with this kind of plane, it's a they share the first class, business, economy, premium economy. Um, every tier they do things different, with the food, with the stuff. However, just make they make sure they try to make sure that everyone gets the like top tier foods, at least feasible foods. Like at least you can eat it. You can eat it. Uh, at least you don't go hungry.
The request with
And you know what? It's good because some of the foods I've eaten, it is good. It's the thing is, I learned that in some studies like when you are like thousands of thousands of kilometers above ground, like very high up in the air, pressure can add up, and um something about your taste buds changing during that change of pressure. So food is prepared in a certain way so that you can still taste it. Normal food up in the air, you need to make sure people can taste it. So yeah.
which I then have to minus off the regular meal count. In addition to that, I also have to check all the galley equipment is working and start preparing for service. Even though it is hectic, I will always try and find time to eat before boarding. Otherwise, taking into account boarding time, pre-service duties, and the full service, it will easily be 3 to 4 hours before us crew get a chance to eat. If you've ever flown Emirates, you might have seen us cabin crew get released from our seats before any of the passengers. This is so we can start preparing, with first changing into our
Let me refresh my model. Okay.
waistcoat. Now, I'm the galley operator for the whole flight, so while the other crew are tending to call bells and preparing things like the Polaroid camera and kids' toys, I'm getting ready to set up for the first meal service.
What's the gloves? What's the left glove for? I wonder. I don't know, man. I I don't know what to think about one glove at left, no glove at right. I don't know. Just in case, I thought they're supposed. I thought. I thought I. Man, I don't know. I don't know.
We have one being a hot snack meal, and the second one being our full meal service, which I'll show you how I prepare for that very soon. But once everyone was out doing the service, I was left in the galley, ready to take them anything they may need, and specifically for this service, take them more hot snacks. The idea
Yeah. I saw those like when I was in Japan. I saw like juice boxes, and sometimes green tea boxes. I prefer whatever they give, like either orange juice or green tea or apple. I'll choose green tea. And sometimes if I'm in the mood for like juice, I will pick apple. I don't know why orange. I don't really like orange juice, especially when I already brush my teeth and drink orange juice. Like, bleh, no. Yeah, I think I like apple better.
this is that the people that are served last still get a snack that's actually hot. Now, the carts usually come back at
Laknor.
similar times, but staggered slightly from the first person going out compared to the last. But you really need to be fast in getting them away as they come in because it can get super overwhelming real quick if they start to pile up.
True. No, it's like say as if I know, but the thing is, even if I'm not a cabin crew member, you know, in work and trying to do stuff, gotta be quick. Sometimes even in drawing, I need to make sure I can draw. I can draw. I can draw high quality. Um, to be honest, my drawing is not too high quality. I try to make it high quality, so yeah. Okay. Okay.
We actually had hot drinks on the cart for this.
Yes, hot drinks. To be fair, I'm not a big fan of hot drinks, especially when it's hot in Malaysia. 'Cause people say don't drink cold water during period of pregnancy. I'm not pregnant. My mom was pregnant. She was pregnant when people told her do not drink cold water. It will do something inside your body, something. And of course, like Ma didn't really believe it. In fact, she didn't even think. In fact, in her opinion, the cold water is gonna get hot anyway in the body. So, and I agree with that because cold water has nothing to do with how our blood flow fluctuates. It's a matter of temperature outside the body. Whatever is inside our body, cold or hot, it will regulate to our body temperature. That's our opinion, though. Yeah.
Well, I try to save myself time later by rinsing them out now and putting the new sachets in ready for the next service. After each crew member does
I
the
love
service
me
share
some
and I
tea.
finish making the galley organized, this is kinda our chance to breathe. It's not like a dedicated break, but
Avocado.
usually the passengers are quite happy to be left alone now that they've eaten. As you know, I pack all my own food as a flight attendant because there really
Man, something crawled onto my leg, man.
isn't many options being vegan.
But
That's why we
avocado.
order a vegan meal for our flight
I forgot she's vegan. But okay.
the staff traveling on standby. So I made us one of our home favorites, smashed avocado on toast with my homemade seitan.
I love avocado toast. Like this avocado with bread and egg. Not for her because she's vegan. But even though I like vegetarian, I still want some protein like animal protein, egg, chicken, beef, any kind of protein. It's just that when I'm outside the country, I don't usually eat meat. I prefer to eat like vegetarian and sometimes egg will do. I love eggs. So so does mom. Mom loves her eggs and she definitely loves eggs from the very beginning.
Usually about an hour to an hour and a half before the main meal service is when we actually load the meals in the oven. They only take about 40 minutes to cook, but we do need the
Mm.
extra time to load them in and out. I will tell you a secret hack now while we're
Oh
here.
yeah.
You order a special meal request, so for example, vegan or gluten
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I remember. We requested for like uh my family requested for halal, and then we got served first because we were like one of the special cases. We were like a special passenger because unlike others who like get chicken from foreign they were from they're from foreign lands, so they can eat whatever unless they're like people like us who can only eat halal. Yeah. Any case, we were served first, I guess. I vaguely remember. I don't know if I can remember that, but yeah, we were served with a different kind of set. You know what? Even though it's not the same as the others, at least we ate good.
Wait for the main cart to come out to get your food. As loading the oven is the responsibility of the galley operator, all the other crew were in the front galley, which is also way bigger and better to be out of the way for the food.
This is Arab Emirates, so they serve they mostly serve halal. So sometimes people request alcohol. So well.
Not having much to do right now. Honestly, it was actually so nice being just Zach and I in the back galley, as I could show him all the different things I have to do and just spend time together while working. I have about 6 cars I have to fully get ready
Glug
just
glug
like
glug.
this, and they all have the frame and trays inside the oven, which we use along with a heat-proof cover, so that hopefully the meals stay hot the whole service. Also, if you've ever looked in an aircraft galley during the service, you'll know it gets so hectic, which is why Zach was only able to be here for the setup and the pat down.
Okay, one of our fridges.
I wasn't
Those that's what one of those things are. Sometimes whenever I go to toilets, they call it lavatory. I sometimes um I sometimes take a peek I sometimes take a peek to know, and not really wanted to mind their I let them mind their own business. Sometimes I take a glance of what those boxes are. It is actually just storage, and not that's good because I'm not a cabin crew. I wish I can be a cabin crew, but first of all, I'm too short. I'm like 153, 153 centimeters, and I'm out of shape. Maybe not out of shape. I can still fit in S and M size clothes. Sometimes L if I feel like I like baggy clothes. Yeah, at least I'm within S, M, and L, so uh I'm within the M size. So but then but then man never mind. I'm not like slender like models, so um I'm not slender like a model. I'm just gonna stop there. So
the only one working today, though. Zach managed to get quite a bit done while I was busy with the service.
yay! Your hobby is here! Yippee! But not bad. At least your hobby is with you all the time doing. No, maybe not as a crew member, but as a passenger. At least you can get to talk to. You can talk to. You have a person to talk to. At least during the time where all is fine and everybody's like during the flight, doing taxi or takeoff or landing. Yeah. Other than that, you can do whatever. If you're like if you have free time, unless one of the passengers call you. Yeah. And whenever the serving food, serving whatever is done, fine. Correct me if I'm wrong. I try to understand.
Even as the galley operator, I still have my area to look after for landing, which is why crews tend to hate the galley position. It does feel like
What? Excuse
for
me.
landing, which is why crew tend to hate the galley position. It does feel like you have so much more to do than all the other crew, but honestly, nothing could get me down for this flight, and I didn't even tell you. I had such a good team. They let me sit in the jump seat closest to Zach, even though technically it's not the spot of the
W.
operator.
W wife. Shanghai Airport PVG 10 p.m. Nowadays I don't really sleep at 10 p.m. No one, it's fine. I think regarding time zones, I don't really. I try to get enough sleep, even through rest, even through napping, through naps, through watching or listen to music, whatever. What? No stepping, no sitting, no lying. Hiya. Especially those TikTokers. Sometimes the TikTokers do that for clout or something, man.
Sadly, Zach didn't make it on the crew bus with us, as the regular passport and customs line was huge compared to how quickly we got through in the crew line. And yes, I did ask the airport staff if they could make an exception for him and let him through with the crew, but that was sadly a big no. So I went with the crew and left him behind to get a taxi to the crew hotel. Now, as Emirates have a crew, when we
that many crew members, it's fine. Like, I remember, like, no one is fine.
do get to the hotel, we check in seniority. So flight crew and first, then supervisors, first class, business, and economy last. While I wait for Zach to get to the hotel, I actually wanted to tell you about one of the first things I always do when I get to any hotel.
Wait, let me see.
Actually wanted to tell you
Quick
about
room
one of the
tour.
first things I always do when I get to any hotel room. And that is connect to the Wi-Fi using a VPN. If you don't know what a VPN is, I'm about to change your
Ad.
A VPN is a virtual private network that's secure and private online
I'm.
anywhere and everywhere. Now, I don't use just any VPN, I use Surfshark, and they are actually responsible
Yep,
for
Surfshark ad. It's, there's jump ahead. Thank you, YouTube Premium.
30-day money-back guarantee. Now, let's see if Zach...
I'm not monetized yet, so I'm.
still waiting for him. So, now, let's see if Zach made it to the hotel room. And I'm still waiting for him. So, I
The bathrobe. I love the bathrobe.
made it, but there was definitely going to be no sunrise vision on this
12 a.m. Wait, what? No sunshine?
layover.
Christmas is on my CB.
Good morning from Shanghai. We're a little tired, but for us it's about 10 a.m. now, and I was still late, so it is 4 hours ahead of Dubai, so it is actually really early for us.
Her earrings. Wow. Oh man. The time I had earring, I tried to put earring. I had an ear infection. So I really had to like remove my earring just for it to recover, and it's sealed, never to be pierced through again. You know what? At least I bought clip-ons online. At least I don't have to deal with ear pain anymore.
And I've got Zach here. He made it to...
I really hope I can get clip-ons like that. So.
ahead of Dubai, so it is actually really early for us. And I've got Zach here. He made it to my Emirates layover and came with us on the Shanghai flight. We're about to go run around.
I remember like one of my Chinese friends, they had like couple of ear piercings. Most of them were like plastic ear pins. Yeah, some of them are like studs, like the diamond studs. of course in school like you cannot wear like dangling earrings unless you're like in a party or something. Yeah.
Around the city and see what Shanghai is like. And then we could be out again at like 2 a.m. tonight, which is a bit crazy. But it's gonna be fun and I'm super excited.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Tonight, which is a bit crazy. But it's gonna be fun and I'm super excited. Classic flight attendant life right here. We are currently rushing to make it downstairs to the buffet break before it closes at 11. The buffet looked amazing, so I had high hopes, but
Oh my goodness. Whenever I go to hotels or lounges, there's just like one of the lounges in the airport. It looks like this, and there's many more. It's just that I wonder how much, how wide the buffet is.
Zach was very skeptical about the vegan scene here in Shanghai.
Okay.
And I will say,
One of the lounges in the airport, they don't. They have like sofas. Sometimes they have sofas as the seats for the passengers to eat or lay down and hang out before they board on the plane. Well, yeah.
that breakfast was very below average. I didn't even get a
Below average. I thought they were luxurious, but okay, I guess.
video of it because it was just bread and some odd flavored vegetables. Definitely not worth the $19, especially for us vegans.
Why not? I love the food anyway. Maybe I'm not like rich enough to consider this low quality. Or maybe I just a habit to eat anything anyway.
To use any international credit card here in China, it has to be done through this app called Alipay. So we were using
Alipay. Alipay. Oh yeah. Malaysia use Boost, GrabPay. Yeah. Settle. Yeah.
but it wasn't the regular app, which was kind of crazy, but I also kind of expected it. You also have to be able to set this up on your
I thought it was Tesla. But this is Chinese car, right? So I don't know what car this is. It's like a local Chinese car, so.
use text messages with
Mm.
the number you Luckily, some of the crew were talking about it on the bus, so I'd actually downloaded it before we left Dubai. Even though the day was slipping away a little bit, I had one place that I really wanted to see in Shanghai, and
Wait.
away a little bit.
12:17 p.m.
Shanghai, and Zach really didn't want to go there. But if any of you have followed my travels for a while, you'll know I'm a big fan of the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. I will say
That's Starbucks. I didn't know they made Starbucks that fancy. Wow.
Starbucks coffees themselves are definitely overpriced, but their roasteries are just crazy beautiful. They have this simple yet classy feel inside of them. I don't know why, but
They have a factory there.
around the world, it just makes me want to tick them all off. And having already done Chicago, Milan, and Seattle, I'm over halfway there now.
If anybody wants to go to Shanghai, go to Starbucks. Go to this kind of Starbucks. You will know how it is to roast, package, and serve coffee. It may be overpriced, but you know what? I'm gonna try this Starbucks one day.
Shanghai. And Shanghai is one of the most unique reserves as they have a dedicated tea experience in
I love tea. I would like to try tea. Really. Ooh.
a lot
Sheesh.
of pride in my vegan restaurant finding skills, and I managed to find a restaurant with a pretty impressive vegan menu, walking distance from where we were in Shanghai City. Now, for those wondering, the name
What are tea houses?
of the restaurant is Vegetarian Lifestyle,
vegetarian. I'll let it go there.
Huge their menu is. I actually grew up having Chinese food on special occasions, as it's my mum's favorite food, and she still gets it every year.
I love vegetables. Like, if there's a time that I'm like very tired of meat, very tired of animal protein, I'll just go to vegetarian. Yeah.
For her birthday. So I was beyond excited to go and try authentic Chinese food, and even more so that it's vegan. A little fun fact about me is I am terrible when it comes to menus. I get so excited and more and then decided to make it the only thing out of the best possible choice, whereas Zach is a make a decision in 2 minutes kind of guy. They have some amazing fish.
Same with my mom. Maybe my whole family is like that. You need to think fast. You need to make fast decisions, or else goodbye, like that. You know what? It's good because there are people like who are like very slow because they don't know what else to eat. Yeah.
Style of scented meat, which was blowing my mind. But we did finally make a decision on our food order.
Steak.
Now, the fish was unreal, and even Zach agreed that the flavors were on point. But the beef was a little disappointing, for me at least, only because the serving size was so tiny. We also got this curry to share, which Zach loved, but I thought it was pretty average. I think this is because I wanted it to be spicy, and Zach hates spicy food, so unfortunately we usually have to go with the non-spicy option. Overall, I really love this restaurant, and I'm definitely...
Well, I remember like in Japan we went to this Kokobayashi eat curry. It was like they have like limited seats, and then when we went there, my second bro ordered like 10 or 11 level 10 or 11 spicy. I have no idea how on earth did he ate that. No problem, just fine. I will be coughing. I will be dying from that heat.
keen to come back to Shanghai and try more of their vegan Chinese food options.
I would love to go here. It's so good.
Honestly, this whole special app thing to order the newbies was super confusing. Plus, we had to use Apple Maps to find the location.
Apple Maps.
All the roads are wrong on Google Maps in China. But
And
thankfully, we managed to get a car and
madam, not you're an Apple lady. I use Huawei. I don't know, man. I don't want. All I say is that Google. I, I, At least we use Google. I don't want to start any. It's just that I want to say something, but not. Forget. We both use the Google Maps, so yeah, it's important.
and we were headed to see the famous city skyline. We definitely could have walked there, but we were also running out of sunlight, and we had this really cool market we wanted to see before the sun goes down.
Same thing happened when we were in Japan. Few hours later, for after a short, we had sunrise like afternoon. Then just few hours shorter than Malaysia time. It's already almost sunset. It's already almost dusk because we were in winter. So unless it's down under.
Look at this skyline. Even coming from
Yeah,
the
I remember
the
this.
skyline of Shanghai is unreal. Also, I don't know if anyone else sees this, but it kind of reminds me of that really old cartoon show called The Jetsons. Does anyone else know this TV show and get what I'm saying here? Zach was also vlogging for his own YouTube channel, so between the both of us, we were really looking like
The both YouTubers made sense. You know, I may not have the best camera, but I try my best. I start small.
classic travel influencer couple, which honestly makes me cringe a little thinking about.
I just saw that cream tip. It was for a baby. Well, I like that on I like the hat on the kid. So
Big New York vibe with the older, beautiful buildings. Also, the city gives me big New York vibe with the older, beautiful buildings and this grid light.
these buildings look like modern London. Not London. No, it looks like London, like one of the shopping districts that we went during our trip to London. Man, I thought it was like Ritz. I don't know. These architectures look European, even though this is technically Shanghai, China. Oh wait, I happened to visit this in my dream. In my dream, I happened to visit the building that looks like this. I don't know what happened. It was like after we did something, we were out of the building or something.
Yeah. Has anyone else
Dreams are weird, ain't it?
been to Shanghai and thought the same thing? Now, Zach quickly had to go film a little clip by himself, so I was keen to take a peek into some of these random little shops we walked past. Between all kinds of teas and things I really couldn't understand, I did manage to find a rice drink shop, which was vegan.
Boba! I love boba!
So I convinced Zach we should try it because when in Shanghai, I also triple checked it was vegan before we took the plunge because I have had that happen.
Get them
Now, I
boba!
was expecting the drink to be a cross between the rice you get with mango sticky rice and a bubble tea, but I was very wrong.
What have we got here?
It's a rice drink and it tastes like liquid rice.
I mean, it's a quiet taste, I guess. Yeah. Not everybody loves that kind of drink. You know what? Some people like it, and that's why Amazaki existed. Like it's not really like wine. It's not like alcoholic. It's just rice juice. Yeah, like ginger ale. Ginger ale is at least spicy. It kicks a punch. Rice is like sweet, mellow. If you don't like bombastic flavors, you can drink rice juice. And I tasted it. It's nice. Nice to have if you feel neutral. Yeah.
We were definitely
To be honest, even though I don't drink alcohol, I don't even wanna drink it. I I seen I think it's best to like enjoy sweet drinks and like coffee instead of like just sending yourself to alcoholism. If you cannot handle alcohol, it's okay. Don't try to do what your body cannot handle. That's why you know what, fine. But it is I like coffee. Coffee is good, especially with milk and sugar. If there's milk and sugar, yeah. If there's only sugar, yeah. Um, just coffee. Maybe do it. When I was younger, I was like, no, I don't want to drink coffee without milk and sugar. Now, I think I drank it without anything. You know what? I'm getting used to it.
chasing the sun now, and we got in the car as quick as we could to head straight to the famous area of Kew Garden. This was literally such a beautiful place. It felt so tranquil, and it
What the frick? Ooh.
was so amazing.
The those those uh those candy colored thingies. Oh,
Beautiful place. It felt
yeah, this one. Where's my cursor? These things. It was I didn't know it's part of the building. No. Cool. If that's the aesthetic of, if there's an aesthetic for that, yeah.
so tranquil, and it was so amazing to see the more traditional style buildings compared to the more modern ones
Woo!
and the skyline we were just looking at. I
It looks like Shanghai Jing from Blue Archive. Very cool. And it's so cool.
am just so glad I had this area pinned on my Shanghai bucket
Nice.
list. And to make things even better, there's all these super unique and traditional streets surrounding the garden. laugh at me, but I actually spotted a McDonald's which I really wanted to check inside.
A McDonald's.
Taro pie, and it
Oh, taro pie. I think I had taro pie before. Not bad though. Maybe there are better taro pies than I ever tasted. You know what? Fine.
it was vegan. Literally, this is the best thing I've ever had from a Macca's.
Macca's. Yep. Both of them. I can only assume both of them are Australians. They're Australian. And I like it when I no. I always thought like in certain countries you can only be a certain nation just to be part of this airline or whatever. But I mean local cabin crew members are fine. They like that I know their country and all. But people who are like different race from them is welcome. I I just found out, and know what? It's okay. Know what? Yeah, that's much better. It's much better that that everybody, even outside the country, can uh, go to like Japan Airlines, China, Emirates. Yeah, Malaysian Airlines also. I think many of them are Malays. Sometimes I encounter the Chinese. Sometimes I witness a Chinese member there, so.
I was genuinely in awe at how beautiful these shops and stores were. I think I could walk around here looking at all these
Lots of fans.
all day, but I was
Hairpins! No, I wanna buy one of those hairpins. I can tie my hair like that.
on the hunt for a postcard and a
I can tie my hair with that. I hope I can tie with I can tie my hair with that.
which are my travel souvenir states.
Maybe I am asleep. Fans! I love fans! I feel so fancy. Ah.
The sun has set and me and Zach are spending a little bit more time out in Shanghai than we planned to. We're in this really cool spot called Yudan, which is in the middle of Shanghai and it's really traditional temple area with this market. We're going to go explore a little bit more and spend some more time in Shanghai. This city is so cool and has to be one of my favorite layovers. And it might have something to do with Zach being here. But yeah, anyway, we're going to go explore some other markets after this and then we're going to head back to the hotel. Also, Zach and I were obsessed with watching these guys make dumplings and we were actually getting
Dumpling! Ah! There's like mantou and then soup dumplings. Oh my goodness, I would love a soup dumpling.
sadly there was no vegan option for us.
Oh man, that would be nice to have a vegan option there. It would be nice.
But I did have the winning idea of the day and raced back to McDonald's to get us another taro pie each, while Zach ordered the Didi ride because apparently that was a mission in itself. Now, the next market that I mentioned briefly is actually
This is 6:20 p.m.
Now, the next market that I mentioned briefly
Mind you, this is in China, 6:20 p.m. And it's winter. And it's already dark as night, like now in 10 p.m. in Malaysia. Yeah, yeah, that's what I said. Like 12 a.m. 12 p.m. we went to a restaurant in Japan, and then when we are out the restaurant a few hours later, it's like the sun is setting immediately.
is actually this insane market under a train.
That's how like time zones, maybe not time zones, but the four season countries work. So yeah.
Station, which has everything from food, jewelry, even model planes from literally every airline.
Woo! Oh, remember Dad really. Dad, I think Dad used to keep one of these airplanes. Or was it one of my cousin's houses? Yeah.
Here's the cheeky Emirates 777, and
Emirates.
pretty much anything else you can imagine, which kind of makes
Oh yeah, I remember one of the toys. Maybe it is Qatar. I don't know.
it feel like a real life AliExpress. It was so much later than we wanted to be out, being as pick up from the hotel is 3 a.m. and we still hadn't had dinner yet. So sadly we had
That's why I like winter. Like the sunlight may be shorter than nights, but you know what? Within the long nights, I can do whatever I want until 10 o'clock. Then me.
the
Yeah.
6-room service at the hotel, which I always think is overpriced and average at best. But that was our only option.
True. When I got to like hotel services, it may be overpriced. It may be like mid quality, but you know what? We ordered this. Might as well take it. That that's the choice we make.
So both of us really need to get at least a couple of hours sleep before our flight home to Dubai.
Need a rest. At 2 a.m. At 2 a.m. she's already waking up, huh? Man, I mean, yeah. Sometimes I wake up at 2 a.m. Sometimes I wake up at 4 a.m. Especially we were in this hotel nearby the airport. We slept until 4 a.m. and then we went to the airport from then, yeah. Because our flight was like at 7 something, 7:20 a.m. Yeah. I I noticed that most of the crew cabin in Emirates flights, they always had this like red red hat and the cloth, the white cloth that trails at the bottom. It is part of their costume when they. It is part of their uniform. Sorry, I didn't mean to say costume, but it was part of their uniforms. Uh, cause yeah, it's part of the uniform. And I thought it looked so cool to dress as one of these. I thought it'd be so. It would be cool to like cosplay as one of these. So. Oh yeah, at least if it gets too long, you can just hang over your shoulder like a shawl. So. Okay.
Now, the general rule for all cabin crew is to meet downstairs in the lobby at least 15 minutes before we get picked up by the crew bus. This is so we can check out of our room, plus we do have to get all our documents checked just like we did when we left Dubai.
Okay, then went to the flight.
When the bus drivers put all of our crew suitcases in the bus, it just makes me think about how people give us their bags to go on board, and we're actually not supposed to lift any passenger bag, as the company won't cover us for any injuries if we do.
True. We have to like beware.
Even though the hotel pickup was at a godly hour, at least Zach was able to come with us all on the crew bus to the airport, which he was
Good
lovely,
job
and it
on
was so nice for him
protecting
to be able to see what it's
identity,
like all those times
other
I've
people's
texted him
identity.
from random cities around the world on the way to the
Please.
airport to fly home to him. I did have to leave Zach behind again, as us crew have to go through a specific passport control, and he had to go wasn't too worried about leaving him behind for a bit. Now, I always unpack my bag first before doing any duty, because if I don't feel organized in my own things, I will not be able to focus on the important tasks. This begins with hanging my waistcoat up in a cupboard near my area, as well as getting my cardigan out, because I swear the A380 gets so cold. And yes, that was my crew pajama bag, because this flight is scheduled for longer than 9 hours 30, which means we actually get dedicated crew rest on the flight. And you best believe I'm going to show you around our secret sleeping quarters. There are so many reasons why I love this specific position on the A380 in economy, but one of the best parts is there's way more little cupboards that I can store all my stuff in. I showed Zach to his seat like the good hostess I am, and he actually mentioned to me he was starving. So another reason I like this position is I can race up the back stairs to business class and get Zach a few snacks from our crew car. Surely there's got to be some perks to having your girlfriend as your cabin crew. On your next Emirates flight...
Oh yeah, this is a double decker. I guess it's a double decker. Yeah.
Keep an ear out for PA. All ground personnel, please leave the aircraft, as this means the last...
Roll it like a towel.
Us Emirates cabin crew can take our hats off.
Very
You know,
elegant.
one of our responsibilities is arming the doors once the aircraft pushes back. On the A380 and specifically Airbuses, we have to pull a pin out and move the lever across. This means the
Airbus.
pilot will activate to open the door with just arms. Zach was of course being the dream passenger listening to the safety demo, and
I don't usually watch movies, or I usually just listen to music from my phone. Sometimes when I feel fancy enough, I can just use the headphone that they provide, and then just open the live map, and then just listen to like white noise from the outside background. Yeah.
think of both of us.
I'm not the type to like watch movies or play music from the entertainment stuff that they provide. Not. I'm so sorry, but uh, because I have my own taste in music, but at the same time to I love to look at live maps so that we know whether we're here, where we came from, where we departed from, where we were in the midair, and until the landing. Something, yeah. That alone makes me feel calm for some reason. Yeah.
To save the whole Emirates safety demo, as we've flown so many Emirates flights between us.
Yeah, there was like a secret stash, a secret latch. Only the cabin crew should know about this. In fact, I like, um, yeah, I think the passengers should only mess with the apparent levers. Should not mess the sealed one. They should not mess with the sealed one. Seats are bright, slow, style bagged. I did it slow, man. Seat belt. All those items stowed.
I said goodnight and tucked Zach into sleep because I was actually on the first break. Keep in mind, our breaks only start once the first service is completed, and choosing your bunk is on a first in, first served basis. You do, however, have to put your ID badge outside your bunk so that when they wait to...
This is the privilege. This is the privilege that of a. I think women say, "Oh, men only men do this." No, women. You know what? This is the job that some women love, because this is like one of the jobs that women can do. It's not like only men can. Sometimes women work too, and that's a good thing. Not every woman has to do heavy work, but there are jobs that women can do, and this is one of them. I salute this kind of decision. I salute this, because not all women can be deadlifters or heavy lifters, but women can do. But what women can do is like guide the passengers and make sure the plane is in safe condition. They they did a lot. Just it is all equal. It may be different, but it's also like it is it is good for the women, for men and women alike.
Great.
Everybody's good.
Service services, they know who to wake up. Now, we are supposed to get changed into our crew pajamas outside the CRC, but it honestly cuts so much time out of our brains.
CRC, crew rest compartment.
The new crew do it right. Not gonna lie, I was pretty exhausted, so I went straight for the earplugs, and it can get quite noisy in the CRC from passengers above and crew going to the toilet. Also, I don't know why, but some of the remotes of the screens don't turn off, so I always end up facing them down to hide the light.
Pajama pants. Yeah. I wanted to say but oh well.
Today's CRC is in the lower deck
I'll read it later.
under the cabin, and I'll show you a little more at the end of the flight when I actually take Stack down into it. Now, if you remember, I said before we left our apartment in Dubai, I had plans to bake on board this flight. This was because it was a pretty special flight having Zach here with me, and I thought it'd be a good way to thank all the crew for tolerating having Zach pretty much everywhere I was, and also looking after him. If you haven't learned it yet, I love cooking and getting creative with it. I did, however, bring my own cakes in from home because I knew there was no way we were going to have something on board that I could bake this in. Of course, this cake is 100% vegan. How did I do it using a boxed cake mix? Well, pretty much I just swapped the eggs with flaxseed meal and water, which I bought from home.
I wonder how does flat seeds work as replacement for eggs? Do they I I'm gonna Google that tomorrow because I'm a little bit tired, but I can go through this video.
To Shanghai and back to this flight.
Mineral water. Well, gotta compensate. The cake might be.
Yes, I even brought baking paper from home too.
That's an oven.
I
Wow.
was
Okay.
kind enough to let him keep sleeping, and I'll wake him up when the cake is ready. While I wait for the cake to cook, this is the perfect chance to make my go-to coffee on board. I will say this, it actually
Yeah. Almond milk. I mean, not bad. I still prefer oat milk, but it's okay.
sucks that Emirates doesn't offer plant-based milk economy. And if you're wondering where on earth am I getting the ones I'm using today,
What?
that Emirates doesn't offer plant-based milk economy. And if you're wondering where on earth am I getting the ones I'm using today from, well,
Fine.
plant-based milk economy. And if you're wondering where on earth am I getting the ones I'm using today from, well, luckily we have them in our crew snack container and in business insert, but sadly we don't tend to hand them out to any passengers in economy. Also, does anyone else think the Emirates economy coffee is literally the strongest coffee in the world, or am I the only one?
I would love that. I would love it.
Anyone that bakes would know that you normally use the skewer to shift something to cook, but I was getting even more creative, and this is actually the thermometer we use to check if the meals are heated. If they're really hot, it'll turn from black to red. This dark chocolate right here is from Emirates First Class, and I honestly thought it was genius melting this the icing on the cake. Zach actually woke up while I was doing this, and he was a little bit cut. I didn't wake him up earlier to see his face.
I like this. This is like oh man.
Now, I will be honest, I did not know if I could bake a cake on board, as the temperature on our aircraft ovens are a lot different to your regular ones at home. And the middle part of this cake was looking but honestly, overall, I'd say this cake was a brilliant success, and it looks pretty
Yippee.
good for a cake baked on the fly.
Whoa. Cake on board. Yippee.
That the coffee cups were the best way to share it. I then shared it with all my fellow crew and even took it upstairs to make sure business and
Oh my god, that would be like the best birthday cake ever served. Like, it may not be a birthday cake, but you know what? if someone's having a birthday and you serve this cake, that'll be awesome. No candles, cause no fire allowed, no smoking allowed. No, that's enough for a birthday cake. That would be nice. Before I land back to DHB, we need to collect as many, yeah, collect waste. We can only store to 3 bags filled with blankets in each toilet for landing.
Jack was waiting very patiently for me to finish all of my duties for landing
Before landing.
before I finally took him to see our CRC. He couldn't believe he was finally seeing one of our crew's living quarters, and the fact that this is under the cabin.
I remember seeing one of these beds, like when we went from KL to London. During the journey, one of the crew members invited me to be their guest for like a tour around the airplane. I was a kid back then, so they accepted me to tour around the cabin, how the planes work, how the cabin crew members live with, and during the journey with the passengers and the other cabin crew, how was it for them, and also sometimes I think that also like went to the pilot punya seat, went to the pilot, the co-pilot seat, and even recorded like how the pilots land the plane. However, that was the separate during the separate flight to Sabah, Sarawak, something. In the London flight, I only remembered that I went to one of the cabin crew's beds. I think that's it. And then I got a badge. Yeah.
Showed him how we have TV screens just like the passengers, but we also have business class headphones. As it was our first break, it was a little bit messy, but all the cupboards are normally filled with spare business class blankets for us crew to swap out with people on the first break to the second. Being able to show Zach the CRC was honestly the perfect way to finish the best flight and the best layover I've ever had in Emirates cabin crew. And really, it was because of Zach.
I tried to climb on the ladders without being very afraid. Oh man, I was gripping on my hands.
So as much fun as flights like this are, flying is going to be even better when I'm sitting in the seat right next to the love of my life and not working, knowing we can travel wherever and whenever and for as long.
Wait. What time is it?
And really, it was because
Hello.
of that. So as
Hello,
much
wifey.
fun as flights like this are, flying is going to be even better.
Oh, because
Right next to
12:10 p.m.
the love of my life and not working, knowing we can travel wherever and whenever and for as long as we.
Oh yeah, they're living in Dubai. Well,
Even having such a jam-packed and exciting time away, we both love coming home to our Creek Harbour apartment and spending time together no matter where we are. I hope you guys loved having Zach along with me just as much as I did,
Aww.
and I can't wait to show you guys what we get up to and where we travel to next.
yay! Thank you. Very good video. And now, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. And I don't know when the next day I'll stream, but you know, what time is it today? Monday. I think it will be I try to stream on certain days like Monday somewhere. I'll try to stream that day, this same day at another week. I'll try that. So thank you for watching and thank you. See ya. Bye. And adieu.